a spear attached to the end of a tripwire, designed to pierce through the chest once activated. When the alarm goes off, it triggers an air compressor hidden under your bed. This releases a high-powered air into pistons attached to the bed frame, causing them to fire. If you were swallowed by a sperm whale, acids would immediately start breaking down your body. Air inside the whale would quickly cause you to suffocate. Shot a bullet, ancient armor. Materials weren't very good at stopping bullet, so a bullet would have no trouble going right through.
This is a mask of shame, and it's a cruel form of punishment that was used for hundreds of years to humiliate you.
If you fall off a skyscraper, there are a few things you can do to increase your chances of survival. First, relax and aim to land on something that can break your fall, like a tree. If you step on a pressure release mine, stay completely still and don't step off. These mines detonate as soon as any pressure is applied. The dog waited loyally for his owner to step off the train, and he did this every day. But one day, the man didn't return. You see, he had passed away at work. Drilled the deepest hole ever dug, reaching over 7 miles into the earth. And after 30 years of digging, they lowered down a microphone and captured this sound.
Emotional, damn it!
She was found asleep on the arm of a crane, 130 feet above the ground. She was still sleeping when a firefighter climbed out to her. Now, waking her up could have caused her to panic and fall. So, if a volcano erupted, you'd probably try to outrun the lava flow, but it can move up to 20 miles per hour and could even set you on fire without ever touching you. That's because the real threat is the intense heat it radiates. If you stepped on the wrong tile, it would push down on a hidden lever. This would release a string, which ran under the floor and up to a series of crossbows. Once the string snapped back, the arrows were triggered, shooting right at the spot where you stood. The accused witches were sometimes thrown into the water. If they floated, they were guilty of witchcraft. If they sank, they were considered innocent, normal people. If you fall from a plane and are headed for a tree, you might think it's game over for you. But if the tree is tall enough, with dense, flexible branches, it gets game over for you. A massive fire consumed the barn, threatening to kill the 18 piglets inside. But firefighters put out the blaze and rescued the suffering animals.
If you ever see this video playing on TV, you need to run and seek shelter.
He pried open the giant clam to reveal a massive pearl. His anchor had gotten stuck on what he thought was a rock. He took it home and stashed it under his bed, not knowing its worth. But over 10 years later, a house fire revealed his secret, and he found out it was the largest pearl ever found, weighing over 75 pounds and worth $100 million. Plummeted into a narrow well in her aunt's backyard. She was trapped. Finally, a paramedic managed to light a stick of dynamite. If you touch a cactus, you'll probably die. As you spread your arms and legs, the wingsuit allows you to glide forward instead of just falling straight. This causes you to crash into something.